What's going on, Geekdom? This is Chipmunk. We got some more reactions today. Today is Animation Monday, so I'm doing some an anime. This isn't like a top 10, but this is just moments. So it's the different moments and stuff from Animan's channel. This is called Anime Moments where cocky characters get destroyed. Yeah, we all know those cocky characters that boast about how good they are. They probably had some good fights. Some probably didn't, but they boast about their talents and how they'll destroy you and everything else. And then when it comes down to it, they get smashed. They get beat down. And yeah, sometimes it's enjoyable to watch. Sometimes it can be kind of cringe. It just depends on the anime and the characters. But sometimes it can be pretty fun to watch. But let's go ahead and check out his anime moments for these cocky characters.
何だというのですか。
身分をわきまえなさい、奴隷。無礼が過ぎると天罰が下りますよ。
Coming in at number 10, we have Saddler from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Not much can be said about this encounter. It is short. Just like his life when he encounters Diablo, the series' main character who claims himself to be a demon lord. The way he talks mixed with his choice of words and his arrogant face made a pretty good punch bag in my opinion. As every ballsy character goes, he doesn't know when to shut his mouth, and the more he talks, the faster his clock ticks. After using his divine judgment on Rem, Diablo taunted Saddler and with pride clouded his mind. He proceeded to turn Diablo to stone, but got Uno reversed and instead turned himself to stone with his own magic. What can I say? He's gonna have a hard life.
This was a good anime. I actually did like it. Well, to me it was good.
この世界でその名前はやめてくれるかな。妖精をオベイロン陛下とさあ呼べ。
Coming in at number 9, we have Sugo from SAO. SAO is a very good anime, and I suggest it if you haven't watched it. And it is definitely a great starter anime. Go watch it. Unlike everyone on this list, I felt neither hatred nor anger, but disgust with his action.
Like the first season was cool, the second one I was like, okay.
Pinned down with a sword through his body, but
like,
to tie his lover, Asu,
I stopped caring.
and then attempt to rape her, that crossed the line, making him watch as he, just grossed me out. He is also a coward, hiding behind his system. The fact he shivered in fear when the system commands were stripped
that's your
from
favorite anime.
is very pleasing.
But it's just
But
for
the
me,
funny
I
ending
just
there. He did shout out some kind of pep talk or whatever while flailing around.
It happens
his
for
sword
some
like an amateur,
animes.
but he got his
For me.
hand chopped off when he cried like a little bitch and then got ripped in half by Kirito and then finally impaled. To be honest, I'd like to make him suffer a bit more if I were Kirito. Coming in at number 8, we have Steely Dan from JoJo. At this point, I am not surprised that the cause of death of this dude is his pride. Well, more like being beaten to death and sent into the building, but you guys
have a lot of
get my
characters
point.
that
After being defeated by
have a lot of
Jotaro,
pride.
Steely decided to pull off one last trick, threatening to kill the young girl
Very
and love
arrogant.
Jotaro, taunting him to beat him if he dares. Yada yada. He got his request, alright.
ジョータロウ様、私の負けです。改心します。ひれ伏します。クズも舐めます。悪いことしました。
スケの領収書だぜ。
こういう結界か。それでこのみすぼらしい心象で何ができる？
武器の貯蔵は十分か。
I don't think I've seen this anime.
雑種。
Coming in at number 7, we have
Oh, no.
Gilgamesh from Fate, Unlimited Blade Works. If you enjoy studying history while also wanting to watch a good anime with top-tier waifus and epic battles, then the Fate series is the holy grail of anime. In this scene, we picked Gilgamesh, the king of heroes and also the main antagonist of the series, and also the most fun to watch getting his ass served to him. In the scene, Gil, being the dude with a superiority complex, he completely ignored the half-baked mage, and also the series protagonist. The scene itself is epic, but what makes the scene special isn't seeing our cocky antagonist getting destroyed, but seeing him lose his composure during the fight. It is shown that Gil is stronger, but when he could have killed Shiro, he can't seem to keep his pride in check, and was sucked into a black hole left by the Grail. The dude doesn't want to go alone, so he hangs onto Shiro using a chain, though Shiro refuses. Gil doesn't seem to understand it until Archer gets the point through his thick head. Literally. I always wish someone would come and put him in his place. Getting beat up once in a while is healthy for his mental health.
その前に右に避けろ。
貴様。
じゃあ。
どうしたのかな？
もしかしておじけづいちゃった？ま、100万も負けちゃ無理ないか。
Coming in at number 6, we have Mary from KAKEGURUI. Hey, if you're bored and want to hate on someone, this is the girl for you. Mary is a student in Hyako Private
You're just
Chapter,
bored.
a gamble house disguised as a
Just
school.
want to hate somebody
In the
so
beginning, you are
bad.
shown the cruel nature of the school when Mary beats Royalton
Never seen this
in
anime
a
before,
game,
no.
dropping him to the lowest rank of pet. Her happy days were short-lived when the series' main character Yumiko first entered the class. Mary is instantly jealous of her popularity and her getting close to Ryota. She pretends to challenge her to a simple, friendly game she calls Vote, Rock, Paper, Scissors. With cringy and innocent plays, she puts up alongside her thrilled face and taunts that help heat up the already burning hatred.
Huh?
チョキ。支払っていただけますね。
今はありません。数日待っていただけないでしょうか。
Oh, this anime.
お前はもう頑張んなくてもいいんだよ。場違いの薄汚いドブネズミ小僧。
Coming in number 5, we have Seki in Black
I was
Clover.
told to give this
A
Black
wise man once
Clover
said, twice the pride,
a
double
second
the fall.
try.
This is especially true
So I
for
couldn't get
Seki
into
from
it
the
the
anime
first
Black
time.
Clover. Seki is your typical please beat me up character, which combined with his attitude
Well,
and choice of words
I'll
create
give it
recipe
another try.
that boils anyone with anger. Well, we could say that luck isn't exactly on his side, as he stepped on a landmine. In this case, our protagonist Asta, who doesn't take insults lightly. The way he insulted Asta by calling him names and expressing his intention did pop some veins, but knowing Asta, he soon got his ass handed to him. He then proceeds to shower with pride as he continues his taunting. For a guy who talks trash, he got Ramseyed with one swing from Asta's sword. The surprised look on his face as a blade, which is basically a chunk of sharp metal slammed down onto him, is really satisfying.
従わねばお前の奴隷を没収するまでだ。
まさか逃げるつもりじゃないだろうな。貴様！
Coming at number 4, we have Motoyasu, The Rising of the Shield Hero. Shield Hero is a must-watch anime with a complex world burning, relatable characters, and well-written antagonists. Here we are gonna pick a scene where he challenged the series protagonist, the Shield Hero, to a duel. Motoyasu's pride blinded him as he walked into the arena with confidence, waiting to get his ass whooped. The tension rose when he realized his attack wasn't doing much toward our tank of a main character. And in a brief span of time, the Shield Hero managed to utilize his defensive abilities as a weapon. After getting beaten around and imprisoned in the Shield prison with the balloons, the once ignorant Spear Hero let out a satisfying scream as the sharp teeth of the balloon bite into his skin. Although after getting his ass handed to him, Motoyasu still kept up his pride, prompting the Shield Hero to continue. The fear in his face as he begged the Shield Hero to stop is priceless and got me wishing to be the one pounding his face in.
ならお前の顔と股間を集中的に攻撃してやろうか。俺は卑怯者だからな。やめろ！
てめえのフィルムの下にどんなクソったれな顔があるのか知れねえがこの人外。 英雄の領域に足を踏み込んだクレマンティーヌ様が負けるはずがねえんだよ。
Coming in at number 3, we have Clementine from Overlord. Overlord is filled with arrogant characters, but none can rival the death of Clementine. After slaughtering a party of adventurers, her sin had caught up to her as the god of death himself came and claimed her soul. At first, she tried to attack Ainz, but her efforts were futile. Her face completely turned when she realized her expiration date has come, as Ainz locked her in his arms, slowly crushing her bones and organs. Her screams are like music to my ears.
死の舞踊か。
どうした？守ってばかりか。やめろって言ってるのに。お前の力を見せてみろ。
Coming in at number 2, we have Teruki, Mob Psycho 100. A dying man once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." Everyone has their own take when it comes to being a super being. Some use their power for good, while some choose to hide the power. But not our antagonist Teruki Hanazawa. He knows what he wants and gets what he wants using his power alone. Though his reign doesn't last long, after defeating a bunch of dudes, he was told to stop by some plain-looking kid. That kid we soon learned to be Mob, the main character of the series. Driven by his own uncontrollable ego, challenged Mob to use his powers and, at one point, tried to injure Mob using telekinetically moved knives. But Mob deflected them all, resulting in the top of Teruki's head being shaved. This scene just gets me dying on the floor, and it is very satisfying.
Another one I haven't seen.
And number 1 goes to Chitu in Hunter x Hunter. Watching people getting beat up ain't fun. The same can't be said to Cheeto. Proud with his ability to kill, Cheeto matches headfirst.
I was saying Hunter x Hunter, I just
Somebody
didn't see
got
this, I
to
guess.
tell him not to mess with this one, as his head was pulverized into dust by Silva.
後ろを気ぃつけた方がええな。
'Cause I don't remember this at all.
その手は食えない言うな。
Well, I never did finish Hunter x Hunter, so that might be the reason. Yeah, I didn't finish Hunter x Hunter, so I guess that was part of what I didn't see. I would say I don't know none of these characters. But yeah, that was interesting 10 moments. Yeah, that was interesting 10 moments. Wasn't bad, but there's a lot of cocky characters in animes that get destroyed because you can use it with a lot of different animes. Yu-Gi-Oh has a couple. Naruto has a few. So it's, I think One Piece probably has some. One Piece is one of those I know they have plenty of fights. I don't remember. Out of One Piece that I've watched, I don't remember a lot of the ones that are like crazy fights where someone just got utterly just destroyed completely. But I think they might have had. It's been a while since I watched any episode of One Piece. Been a long while. I was probably like in high school, I think, when I watched One Piece. This is how long it's been going. Lord Jesus. One Piece has been going on forever. But yeah, that wasn't a bad list to have. But let me know what y'all think about this and what other animes y'all think could have also made it onto the list, because there's plenty other animes that has like some cocky characters that just gets destroyed. So if you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you'd like to subscribe, see some more of my content, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please do take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, geek them.